candlestick, and we'll just leave it. Now, this is doji, right? This one I'm highlighting. You can see it.
Yes, sir.
We all know that doji means indecision. Buyers, sellers, maybe buyers and sellers, they have come to agreement, as in at a particular price. They have agreed on a particular price. No one is winning. Everybody is just the same. So we'll know that one. But
Yes, sir.
when we are considering candle, the current candle, we need to look at the past candle, as in the one before that one. The one before that one, at least up to the next 5.
Okay.
It gives you a clear picture, or it gives you more picture of how that candlestick come about. I don't know if I'm communicating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you don't just look at the candlesticks, okay, it's bearish candle. It's bearish candle. It just starts selling. You just start selling because it's bearish candle. No, you check the candlestick before that one, before that one, before that one. Now, this is doji. If the candlestick before this one is like this, let's say the candlestick before we are considering this candlestick now, this doji candlestick.
Yeah.
Now let's say the candlestick before it is this green, is this red candle, this bearish candle.
Yes, sir.
This bearish engulfing. If that is the candlestick before it, the message is different than, and if the candlestick before that candle is this one, if it is this bearish candle,
Yes,
it's
sir.
a different message. If this is the candle before it, I don't know if you get my point.
Yes, sir.
It's irrespective of the color of the doji.
Yes, you know, I told you that you have to consider the candlestick
Before
you don't don't just consider a candlestick in limbo. Just okay, it's bearish candle. Okay, these are they are it's buyers, it's sellers, it's bullish candle. Okay. No, you don't consider. Look at candlestick before at least the next 5, at least. But the most important one is the previous 5. I mean, but the most important one is at least the previous 2.
Okay, before the doji.
Before I'm just using doji as an example. I mean before the main candlestick we are considering.
Okay, sir.
I don't mean, I'm just using doji as an instance.
All right.
I don't know if that is clear before we go further.
Okay.
Chukudi.
Yes, sir.
Are you with us?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you are getting my point.
Yeah, I'm understanding you, sir.
Now, this is the message like this is different. Like I said, the message like this is different. Now, after we have considered that, this is the next thing we need to consider. Is it in support? If the candlestick is in support, the message is also different. If it's in resistance, a different message entirely.
Yeah.
So that you don't just look at, okay, bearish candle is forming. You will ask, is this bearish candle forming in support? Is it forming in resistance?
Okay.
Now, bearish candle is okay. Bearish. Let's assume this is the bearish candle we are considering now. The bearish candle is forming. You ask yourself the first question: is it support or resistance? You now ask yourself the candlestick before it. What is the candlestick before it? If this candlestick before this is this, let's say
Yes,
this candlestick now, this engulfing, this bullish candle is the
Yes, sir.
candlestick before this one.
Mhm.
This will tell you that the buyers are still in charge of the market
Yes, sir.
Okay.
because the bearish candle forming is still smaller than the bullish, even though it's appearing after it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still telling you that there are still much buyers in the market, still much buyers, even though sellers are entering, but the sellers have not been able to overpower the buyers.
All right.
So if this is the candlestick forming, if it is this one, it's a different message because why? It has engulfed it.
Bearish
It's
and
telling you
yeah.
that yes, okay, the sellers are now becoming. So candlestick is very, very, very important. Very, don't just look at candlestick as beginner because that's the mindset most people normally have. They say, okay, I'm with candlestick. Let me go into if I'm communicating here because this thing I'm saying now is very simple, but it's very, very important because people neglect.
Okay.
People neglect it. And if you are doing your top-down analysis, you will not really get it right if you don't do this thing I'm telling you now.
Okay.
If you don't carefully do it, you will not get your top-down analysis right. That's why people just look at the country. You just okay. I have a bullish bias. The market is going to be bullish today. The market is going to be bearish today. The market is going to be this today. Looking at one candlestick, you will not actually be accurate. Like when you actually look at it, the way I'm showing you now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now still on the candlestick. This is a doji. What does this doji mean? Who can tell me the meaning of what you see in this
It
doji?
signifies that sellers are entering the market.
Sellers are entering the market.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. But there's something you must consider. First, where is it forming?
Okay.
Is a doji candle fine, but where is it forming? Where is it forming? You don't just because you see weak rejection to the downside. If you
Yes,
see
sir.
something like this, the next candle can be like this. This is what the market does. You see this weak rejection.
Mm.
The next candle will be
Yes.
like this. You must have seen it in the market.
Yes, sir.
Let's even check it. You saw look at it here. Can you see this? Can you see this candlestick?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You can see it now. You saw
Yes,
what
sir.
happened. So
Yes.
if you are looking at the candlestick based on just weak
Based on-
rejection, you can
Yes.
see the next candlestick now.
Yes, sir.
And look at the move. The move is so massive, so massive. It's a very massive move. This is about close to 4,000 pip because it's a weekly time frame. That's why.
Okay.
But it's about 2,000 pips. But you get the point I'm saying now.
Yes, sir.
So if you see a candlestick rejecting to the downside, it's not enough to tell you that sellers are entering into this. It's not in that right. You have to consider where is the market form? Is it forming in resistance? Where is the candlestick form? Is it in resistance or in support? What is the candlestick before it? If you have considered that one, now if you look at this one now, if you look at this particular one, Let's assume we want to draw a structure. Let's say, let's just draw a structure or a line. Now, you see that there's a strong support here.
Yes, sir.
There's a strong support here, which is telling you that this candlestick is rejecting down, but it's very close to a support.
Okay.
So you have to consider when you see a move in a market, check if there is something standing on its way. If there's anything standing on its way, check how close is that thing. When I mean standing on its way, I mean like a support.
Yes, sir.
You get the point?
Yes, sir.
Now you check, is there anything standing in the way of this guy? This guy want to move. The market want to move. He want to start going somewhere. Is there something standing on his way? Now, in this case, let me even zoom. Let me zoom so that you see it very well. So when you see a market giving you sign of movement, huh?
I'm lost.
Lost. What's losing you?
Network threw me up.
So where do you disconnect?
At that doji that buyers were entering. As I
Now, I asked a question that what does this candlestick signify? This candlestick, this one, it's like I've over-zoomed. I've over-zoomed this thing out. Oh, okay. Now, I was talking about this weak rejection to the downside now. Now, I was trying to make a point, say that when you see rejection to the downside, it's not a sign that sellers are entering the market, even though it's a sign. Like I told us that FOREX is all about odds. You look at the odds. What are the odds? Now, and I made a very important note that when you see a rejection candle to the downside or upside, check if there is something blocking it. You are seeing this support line here now.
Yes, sir.
There's a rejection to the downside, which is clear. There's a rejection to the downside, which is clear, which is this one, but it's very close to a support. So if you see some things like that, it will tell you that it's possible that this support may be able to reverse this movement. So, but if the support was, let's assume that this support was not here, that the support is here, you are sure that the market will move at least some numbers of pips before You get the point?
Yes, sir.
For the support is far. This is like 200 pips. The support. It's far better than this one that is just like 10 pips. There's noise in somebody's background. Please, can we reduce it?
Yeah.
There's noise in somebody's background. Please, Hello.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you have gotten the point I'm trying to make.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now that's that. So let's look at another one again. See, look at this engulfing candle.
Yes, sir.
You are seeing this engulfing candle. Is there any support? Where is the closest support in the front of this candle? Which is this one?
Yes.
The closest resistance is this one. After this move, you see this move. Because if you notice, it has broken through this one. You saw it.
Most. Yes, sir.
Now, the next resistance is this. So you are certain that between this resistance and this support and this resistance, there's nothing blocking the price. If you see how the price easily now,
It's clear. Yes.
you see that there's nothing like, you didn't say anything like bearish candle or bearish engulfing. Why? Because there's nothing blocking it. So the point I'm trying to make, when you see a market want to move, check, is there anything in the front of that market? This thing I'm telling you is very, very important. You get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I don't want to say too much today. I just really want to give a different picture about how you should see candlestick, because it's a very wrong mindset, and that's why most traders are having problem. They will just say, okay, I saw a rejection to the upside. The market did not move. Tomorrow we'll go more in depth in this, but I just want us to just look at the candlestick. Like, if you look at this, you see this candlestick here.
Yes, sir.
Let me highlight it. See this candlestick highlighted?
Yes, sir.
Is it bullish? Is it bullish or bearish candle?
Bullish.
It's a bullish candle.
Yes, sir.
Now, this one, is it bullish or bearish candle?
This one is bullish.
But are the two candles the same?
Yes, sir.
They are the same.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Carlo, are you with us?
Trying to understand what is saying. The red one, the red hammer. Are you talking about the red hammer?
The two candles are highlighted now.
And which one?
He said,
okay. I've seen both of them now, the two candlesticks. Yes, they are the same.
They are the same.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
You said they are the same.
This is bullish. The green one is bullish, as in based on the movement. While that one is bearish. Why the red one is bearish?
No, forget about color now. Is the two candle bullish, or one is bullish, one is bearish?
One is bullish, one is bearish.
Okay. The two of them are actually bullish candle.
The
two of them, they are actually bullish candle because you are seeing rejection to the upside, but they are not the same candles.
Okay.
They are bullish candles, but they are not the same candle.
Okay.
Now, why are they bullish? They are bullish because, see, not because of their or because of the weak rejection. Like I told them, you don't look at weak rejection. You look at where is the weak rejection forming.
Yes, sir.
Where is it forming? Is it forming in resistance? Is it forming in support? What are the 5 candles before that candles? What are they saying? If I put all of them together, what is the message I'm getting? These are the things you consider before you just conclude on a candle. Now, if you look at this candle, is it support? Is it forming in support?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What about this? Is it forming in
Yeah.
support? Huh?
Yes, sir.
So mean that is a clue that
Yes.
the two candles they're actually tradable because they are forming in support. Of course, you know you can only buy in what? In support.
Okay.
So meaning that they are very, very important candle if you want to trade weak rejection, if you want to buy. But this first one is
Okay.
it gives you more information than this one.
Than the second.
Because if you look at, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, let me just give you an instance. If you see this candlestick like this, if you see this candlestick in daily time frame,
Okay.